officer.
Yeah.
It was a black person. I think they actually shot the police officer. And you see that? I'm totally against that. And that person should get. But you know something with us as black people, we try to be so fair.
Yeah.
And
yes, we try to be so fair. We want to make the world a happy place.
Yes.
And we forget about our own sanity and our own safety. We love to make the world a happier place. Unfortunately, the world don't want us to make it a happier place, right? Because they want to make our lives misery, which is a sad.
Yeah, and we are trying here talking about equality and everything else. Time check. The time is approximately 9 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Semper Alexander Computer Consultants, where they implement cost-effective solutions to fulfill your business need. Semper Alexander for all your computer needs. You can call them at 973-763-2011. That's 973-763-2011. We're going to go for a short break, and when we come back, more with Dalton and Anselm. We'll be right back.
Go ahead and advertise on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience. For more, go to SoMore.org to participate in the discussion.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome, and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Do you want to advertise on the South Orange Maplewood online radio experience? You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you.
We are back with you. It's in the Village with Anselm and Dalton and the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. Now, Dalton, I want to play this audio here for you. This is our former mayor of New York talking that white cops are needed in the black community to protect people that look like us.
Okay.
Let's take a listen.
Now let's talk about the larger issue here that I think other communities may need to. Confront Mayor Giuliani. I want to show you this graphic of the disproportionality of white police forces basically not looking like the communities that they serve. I highlighted 6 here of the most dramatic. This was a Washington Post analysis of census data where basically the proportion of white police officers was much higher than the proportion of the white population. Miami Gardens, Florida, right outside the city of Miami. You see there, El Paso, Texas, Compton, Gary, Indiana, Newark, Detroit. I mean, that's all of those places could become future Fergusons. How do you make a police force that looks like the community they serve?
Well, I mean, starting with Mayor Koch, Mayor Dinkins, myself, Mayor Bloomberg, and now Mayor de Blasio, we've tried very hard to make the police force in New York City as proportionate as we possibly can. We go out of our way to do that. I think we do a pretty good job, not a perfect job. But the reality is...
You're not on this list, so that's a good thing.
Right. I was glad to see that we weren't, by the way. But the fact is, I find it very disappointing that you're not discussing the fact that 93% of blacks in America are killed by other blacks. We're talking about the exception here.
Well, look, first of all,
go ahead, Mike. No, but this is about a distrust issue.
We are talking about the significant exception. 93% of blacks are killed by other blacks.
Let me respond to that.
I would like to see the attention. I'd like to see the attention paid to that you are paying to this, and the solutions to that.
He's taking up time. Can I say this? First of all, most black people who commit crimes against other black people go to jail. Number two, they are not sworn by the police department as a agent of the state to uphold the law. So in both cases, that's a false equivalency that the mayor has drawn, which is exacerbated tensions that are deeply embedded in American culture. Black people who kill black people go to black people who kill black people go to jail. White people who are policemen who kill black people do not go to jail. If a jury can indict a ham sandwich, why is it taking so long?
Mr. Mayor, let me ask you, it's the trust issue, though. This is a trust issue.
It's hardly insignificant.
I didn't say it was insignificant. I said it was out of proportion in your false equivalency, sir.
It is the reason for the heavy police presence in the black community.
Not at all. Not at all.
93%.
The police presence cannot make a distinction between those who are criminals and those who call the police to stop the criminals.
What about the poor black child that is killed by another black child? Why aren't you protesting that?
Those people go to jail. I do protest it. I'm a minister. They go to jail. Why don't you talk about the way in which white policemen have undercut the ability of Americans to live?
So why don't you cut it down so many white police officers don't have to be in black areas?
They don't have to be. It's a matter of the effect of the state occupying those forces, sir.
How about 70 to 75% of the crime in my city?
How about your attitude reinforces the problematic perspective
this is a debate.
that prevails in the culture, sir?
This is a debate.
How about you reduce crime?
This is a debate. When I become mayor, I'll do that.
The white police officers won't be there if you weren't killing each other.
Hang on. This is the defensive mechanism of white supremacy at work in your mind.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our former mayor, Robert Giuliani. So, Rudy Giuliani, I should say. So, another family member just came in. You know, my son, Malcolm. Malcolm, how you doing?
Doing well.
Yeah, you got to speak into the mic, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Well, you know, I just brought Malcolm in here. Just, you know, we're just talking about the things that are going on in Ferguson, Malcolm, and just trying to get a synopsis of, you know, when is this going to stop? What can we do to actually stop this stuff? And you hear Rudy Giuliani talking about black on black crime, because the media always tells you about black on black crime, that black on black crime is 93%. 93% of black people are killing black people. Right, and in 2009, I already gave out the statistics. You know, black on black crime was 94%. In 2012, it was reduced to 91%. In 2009, white on white crime was 81%. In 2012, it had raised to 88%. But you never hear the media talking about white on white crime. All you hear them talking about is black on black crime. How do we get the media to be balanced in when they're reporting all these incidents? How do we get the media? Since you just joined us and I know you were a political science major, how do we get the media to be more balanced in when they're reporting these type of situations?
The media is never going to be balanced in what they report. That's not their job. Their job is to report what's pressing, what's happening right now, the most popular thing. I mean, when you look at the media, especially in America, you have to look at 5 different stations to get a real full picture of what's going on. I mean, that doesn't really happen in other places. At least in my opinion, BBC, if you look at that radio, BBC for the most part, what you see is mostly what you get. I would say for America, people choose what media station they want to see based on what they want to see, because each and every individual media station portrays a different picture. It's pretty simple. Everybody.
But okay. No, I hear that. Okay, for example, let's report what's going on in Ferguson, Missouri.
Okay.
Why do we have to report only the looting and the fire burning? Why can't we report the peaceful protesters? And as you know, Don Lemon, who is with CNN, he was reporting out of Ferguson, Missouri.
Sure. Yeah.
And he was reporting saying that I can smell marijuana in the background. Okay. What does that have to do with the verdict? That you smell marijuana in the background. So a gentleman came on air and said FCNN. Okay. So why do you have to report? Why is this that you got to talk about the marijuana? Is that part of the story?
It's not part of the story. But at the same time, it is part of the story because, it portrays something that, at this point in time, I feel people should know and understand that the media is really going to say and do what they please. And, you have 2 options. You can either watch and not think and let them think for you, or you can think for yourself and try and figure it out.
But listen to this. And Dalton, you can come in here. When I'm watching the media, when I'm watching CNN, or I'm watching MSNBC, or I'm watching Fox, if they say something that resonates with me, I'm like, yes, you see, I knew it, and it reinforces whatever I believe. And if you listen to Fox, they're going to reinforce whatever you believe, right? Because if you talk to O'Reilly and you see Sean Hannity, right? They're going to reinforce certain things on Fox. All right. And if you're looking at it, they're just reinforcing in your mind what you already believe, even though it's incorrect, but you're getting that reinforcement. Now, if you look at BBC, it's a whole new ball game.
Well, I would pose this counter question to you. Is it actually incorrect?
It's not appropriate.
Is what incorrect?
Is it actually incorrect, their views?
Yeah. Most of the times, it is. For example, if you're going to tell someone that 92% of the black on black crime is part of the problem that we have crime in the black community, that's not accurate. That's not accurate. If stop and frisk, if like one kid was stopped over 100 times. So think about it this way.
But what my point is that in saying is that actually incorrect? I guess it's more of like a philosophical thinking type of thing where you give a percentage of 93% and maybe that person actually believes that's the correct statistic, right? But what I'm saying is, does that make it correct? But why I say that is because if you get people to believe something is true, it can eventually become true.
Which is why the media is so biased.
That's what I'm saying. That